Alright, Andrew's video popped up in my recommendations, and I watched a little bit of it, and thought I'd give my take on things. So I've got his little house plan here, and I've just drawn it. I've drawn it out and put some dimensions on it, so I don't have to keep referring back to his screen and his PDF. And so I'm just going to take the exterior wall tool, and we're going to draw this thing. So I'm going to draw with continuous draw mode. That is, I'm going to hold the right mouse button and draw. So when I let up, it's really fast and easy to draw. So there's the basic shape. Now the reason I went clockwise with all this stuff is because all my walls start at the left side now. This S stands for start, the E stands for end, start and end indicators. You have to turn those on. And that allows me to dimension all these walls using temporary dimensions. If I work clockwise around here, everything will work out. I don't have to draw any little temporary, I don't have to do stuff like this, and everything will just sort of fall into place. The other thing you can do is you can just do automatic exterior dimensions, and that's what I've done over here. And that's another quick way when you've got a layout right here, or when you've got a plan drawn and you've got a PDF or something of the plan with good dimensions on it. You can just dimension this and just do your dimensions from there. So, but I'm going to go back and kind of do what he was doing using temporary dimensions, which is what I normally do. So this wall here needs to be 13 feet 8 inches. So it's already 13 feet. So I'm just going to come in here and change this to an 8. And you notice the left side stays the same, the right side moves. This right here needs to be 9 feet 4. 9 feet 4. This one up here is 26 4. This one over here is 60. This one is 19.4. This one is 9.4. And this one should be 20 feet 8. 20 feet 8. Notice I didn't have to do anything with this one. 41 feet 4. 41 feet 4. So that's just a really easy way to get your dimensions correct. No fiddling, no anything. It just works. So then we've got these windows up here that we want to put in. And the way his plan is dimensioned, they're not dimensioned where they're simple to put in. So you really need some dimensions on here. So I'm just going to grab the dimension tool. Let's see if I can get a dimension across there. And I'm going to put in a window. Now when I do this, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 36-inch window. And I'll come over here and put some fancy it up a little bit. And I'm going to take the apron off of it. And we'll say OK. And then while that's selected, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click this, and that makes it the default window. So now every time I put in a new window, I get the same kind of window. There's my 2 identical windows, same width, same grill, same everything. That's just easier than going around and selecting each window and making changes as you go. So now we want to position these windows. So I'm just going to click here. I'm going to take this diamond and I'm going to drag it right down here. And I'm going to click this diamond and drag it right over here, pick up that. So now what I've got drawn here is the way these windows are dimensioned on his plan. So this right here needs to be 96. And this needs to be 7 feet. So again, when you've got dimensions on your plan, it's really easy to draw some dimension lines instead of trying to do math in your head or remember the width of the windows and all that. Just run you a dimension line across there. And then if you don't need these anymore, those go away, and now you've got your end-to-end dimension there. So you could go around and do that to the rest of the house. I'm not gonna mess with all that because it works just the same. But I just thought I'd give some hints on maybe a different way of doing this.